Hello, my little goblins and ghouls. Welcome to Washoe County Library's virtual Halloween party. Tonight, you will be learning the ghastly art of making this Halloween the most spectacular event of the century. Let's conjure our first instructor, mad scientist Jonica. To do this, we will need to use an ancient spell that William Shakespeare stole from me when he was writing his play Macbeth. Round about the cauldron go, in the poison entrails throw, toad that under cold stone, days and night has 31. Sweltered venom, sleeping got, boil thou first in the charmed pot. Double, double, toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble.
Hello, I'm the mad scientist. Today we're going to do a little bit of steam in my laboratory with some common household kitchen ingredients. I love to make a good potion like any good mad scientist does, and I hope you do too. So we're going to show you the ingredients that you'll need to make a very fun chemical reaction Halloween punch. The only thing that you're going to see me do differently is I'm not going to use the pineapple juice that the recipe calls for, but you can use that if you want to make a better flavored punch. And I have to tell you, I don't think my skin's going to react to this. Only the sodium bicarbonate and citric acid is going to react to each other. So I'm going to go ahead and take my mad scientist gloves off. It's a little easier to work without them. So for today's experiment, we're going to use a sherbet of my choice. And this is a multi-flavored sherbet, but you can use lime or coconut, whatever you like. We're going to use ginger ale, whatever brand you like. This has the sodium bicarbonate in it that's going to cause our chemical reaction when it works with our citric acid that's found in our sherbet. And then I chose a tropical punch flavor. Again, you can use other punches that you want to use for your base, like the pineapple juice that's in the instructions or the Kool-Aid brand, whatever you like. So the first thing we want to do is we want to create our base punch. So if you're going to make a big bowl of this to wow all of your friends on Halloween, you could do it in a big bowl. I'm just going to use a cup. So we're going to go ahead and pour in our base. And then it's a good thing because we want that big chemical reaction that mad scientists love. It's a good thing to go ahead and add some of your bicarbonate, sodium bicarbonate, to that punch base. So about half of that. So if you had a big punch bowl, you're just going to do probably equal parts there, whatever tastes good. But you can already kind of see the fizz in my punch base. Now comes the fun part. Everybody loves to play with some ice cream. So if you have fun little beakers or scientific jars that you want to drink your punch out of, you could do this, or you could, in your giant punch bowl, put some sherbet in there, whatever you like. And you might need a big person's help to scoop your ice cream or your sherbet. So the sherbet has citric acid in it. That's why when you taste your sherbet, it's going to be kind of tart. It's going to make your lips get really tight and puckered up. So I'm going to go ahead and put my scoop of ice cream into my jar. I'll move that out of the way. And then, because we have the sodium bicarbonate in our punch base, it's now carbonated. And I'm going to go ahead and get my plunger here. I'm going to get a lot of punch base in there. And then I'm going to go ahead and add that. If I add it in fast, you'll start to see that chemical reaction immediately. So I've already got my chemical reaction, which you see in the foam. This tastes super yummy. It's very sticky. It's the perfect thing for a fun Halloween treat. And if you want to get real crazy, as long as mom or dad says it's okay, make a mess, you can have your experiment overflow.
I see that elixir has given my little ghoulie some energy. Shall we torture your next instructor? Let's conjure Melissa the cat and see what she has in store for you. Fillet of a fenny snake in the cauldron, boil and bake. Eye of newt and toe of frog, wool of bat and tongue of dog, adder's fork and blindworm sting, lizard's leg and owlet's wing. Double, double, toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble.
Yeah. Hello, I'm Melissa, the friendly Halloween cat. You have just visited Jonica, the mad scientist, and learned about her elixir of life. You must have lots of energy, meow. Speaking of energy, have you ever noticed that sometimes pumpkins disappear at night? They do. Well, let me tell you the story about the 5 little energetic pumpkins. 5 little pumpkins sitting on a gate. The first one says, "Oh my, it's getting late." The second one says, "There are witches in the air." And the third one says, "We don't care." The fourth one says, "Let's run and run and run." The fifth one says, "I'm ready for some fun." Went the wind, and out went the lights, and the 5 little pumpkins rolled out of sight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, rolling out of sight. Now you know the pumpkin secret, but shh, don't tell anyone. We especially don't want any mortals finding out. What's that? I think Kristen the witch has another instructor for you. You'd better head back to her. Meow.
You guys are back already? Let me see what's next on our agenda. I see you are due for seance training. Let's bring Pam the Ghost from beyond the grave by casting another spell. She is the perfect ghost for this seance. Scale of dragon, tooth of wolf, witch's mummy, maw and gulf, of the ravened salt sea shark, root of hemlock, digging in the dark. Add thereto a tiger's chaldron for the ingredients of the cauldron. Double, double, toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble.
Well, hello, living creatures with heartbeats. I am Pam the Ghost. My heart hasn't beaten over 200 years. I'm here to conduct your seance training. You don't need spooky candles and crystal balls. All you need is this. Start by printing out the free ghost coloring page and then cut them out. Then choose which you would like to use for your ghostly seance painting. Using your painter's tape, tape down your ghosts that you have chosen. That way, nothing will tear when you remove it from the paper later. Squirt a glob of purple and black paint. Using the backs of pencil erasers, begin dipping the erasers in and go around the outline of each ghost. If you would like to get a faded look, dot them around as they disappear. After you're done stamping, carefully pull off the white ghosts and draw their faces on with a black marker.
Moo. Now that you've been through your training, you have one more session before you complete this spooky course. Without this last training, you won't be able to properly scare anyone. I need one last ingredient for the spell. I need a freshly picked pumpkin from the vine. Why don't you guys head over to Farmer Giles's and get that pumpkin?
Howdy there, folks. This is Farmer Giles down on my farm. I ran out of pumpkins this morning for Halloween. I know it's a busy time of year and everybody's looking for pumpkins, but I ran out this morning. But I can show you something you can make at home, a little mini, actually even edible pumpkin. You just need a clementine or a mandarin or a small orange and a stalk of celery. And then I'll show you how to do that in just a moment.
I think our training is over for this evening. Thank you for attending this spooky event. Don't forget to check out the Washoe County Library's website for upcoming activities for you and your family to enjoy. Have a happy and safe Halloween.